Welcome to the Freak Show. Let's review episode 3 of 911 called Next of Kin. This episode was written by John J. Gray and it was directed by Barbara Brown. Guys, huge spoiler warning for you. If you haven't seen this episode, don't watch my video because this episode was a freaking tearjerker. Everything begins when a dad, his son, and other children are at his son's birthday party and they're swept away in a bouncy house by the winds. Our favorite firefighters swoop in and save them all. Now, I got so misty-eyed when the firefighters came and rescued the son, made sure the dad was okay and the family was reunited. Oh my God, they got me there with that one. Then the show picks up where it left off with our girl, Athena. Remember, May took a whole bunch of pills and Athena sees the bottle and she realized they're her pills. When Athena rushes May to the hospital, she informs the doctors that they were her pills. She had dental surgery the year before, and there were like 6 or 7 pills still left in the bottle, and that's what her daughter took. Now, Athena and Michael are having a moment in the hospital when Michael's date shows up, hoping that everything is okay. Apparently, her husband Michael was out on a date with this guy when he got the call to come to the hospital. It really throws off Athena, but they end up, without the date obviously, with May, who admits to her parents that she tried to kill herself not because of her dad being gay, but because of a girl named Lila, who's a bully at her school. Now, Athena tells May that she's not alone, and
you picked the wrong family. The wrong family.
ooh, she scares the shit out of me when she says stuff like that. Now we finally get a peek into Chimney's home and we see him, like, he's a great guy. He's a really sweet guy that saves lives every day and then goes home and cooks for his girlfriend and listens to her. I mean, dear God, that man is a keeper. Now he proposes to his girlfriend Tatiana over dinner and she just freaks. She asks for a few days to think about it and also confesses that she was engaged before and cheated on her fiance. She has major commitment issues. Now, when Chimney confesses this to everyone at work, Bobby says it's probably for the best because he really didn't think Tatiana was good for him. Chimney gets offended and takes off in his car. He gets into a car accident, getting a freaking construction rebar rammed through his skull. I mean, someone at one of the other fire chiefs recognizes him and he calls Bobby, and the entire team show up to help transport Chimney out of the car and into the hospital where he undergoes surgery. Bobby updates the crew later and we find out Chimney is alive and in a medically induced coma. He does go to see Tatiana and asks her to come to the hospital because the doctors are going to be waking Chimney soon. Bobby feels that she should be there to show her support. I mean, she doesn't have to say she's going to marry him. But Tatiana fucking fused. I mean, I get why she refused, but come on, the guy had a rebar through his freaking skull. Be there when he wakes, bitch. At Abby's house, her brother, Matt, hey, that's Matt from Melrose Place, tries to convince her to place her mother in a nursing home and at least take the tour because a spot has opened up. We see Abby call Buck later and talk to him about it. I do like seeing their relationship envelop over time. They have a friendship with a fiery spark, but, to be honest with you guys, I just could never do that. And it's just the younger person thing. I'm not connecting with this storyline. So if it progresses, I guess I'll just have to do a video on it. Now, the rescue cases for this episode include a piece of shit who stops for lunch while people are dying in a hot storage container. It's a gut-wrenching moment when Buck gives a little migrant boy CPR to save him. I'm crying, the parents are crying, Buck's crying, but he saves the boy. And Hen is a total badass and recognizes the driver and literally tackles him. We don't get too much focus on other rescues this episode because it's focused on Chimney and torturing the viewer with these damn sad scenes. At the end of the episode, the crew comes together to see Chimney. He's alive and awake, and the nurse says that he will be okay. Bobby, Hen, and Buck talk to him, and the scene goes black. Now, I must say, this was a powerful, dramatic episode, and I rate it a 9.5. We're 3 episodes in, and I'm loving this series. There's so much tension when they go on a rescue, and I've bonded with these characters so quickly. Their storylines are solid and relatable. I mean, who hasn't been brokenhearted at one point in time or been fired from a job for acting young and stupid? And Athena, whew, people, that woman steals my soul every time she's on screen. So what did you think of episode 3 of 911? Leave your comments below, and as usual, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on a thing. Bye.